Hi, everyone. Isn't it amazing that we live in a time period where even though the world seems like it's gone crazy and we can't see each other in person, we can still communicate. We can still see one another and we can still share and talk about that God is still on his throne. To be honest, that's the thing that I keep telling myself and I keep telling my daughters, that this did not take God by surprise, that this virus, that the world's response, none of it is a surprise. And for me, I can rest in that because I know that if God is still on his throne, his people are in the perfect place. We are where we're supposed to be right now. And I know that life feels crazy. For some of you that don't know, I happen to be in the very high risk category. Because of my health, because of cancer, because of my diabetes. And so I don't say that lightly. My kids and I, we've had lots of tough conversations. And yet, I think the thing that has been the most amazing for me is to realize that we may not be able to get out. We may not be able to do the things that we normally would love to do, but God is not caged. And neither are we, because we can pray. It may feel a little stir crazy. We've had to adjust to more people at home than is normal. So yeah, there have been some bumps along the road, but what we've chosen to focus on is what's on the board that you can see. These in 1 Thessalonians 5 contain my life verses, the verses that if I am confused or scared or anything else, these are the verses that I go back to. Rejoice always. Pray continually. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. And that may seem hard. And I don't mean to say that this is easy. This is not easy for anybody. But the reality is we are not caged, and our God is not caged, because we can pray. And so that's what we're focusing on as a family. We are focusing on just getting to know God and taking the time to pray, and not just pray for us, to pray for the church worldwide, and not just the church, but everyone. Because there's not a person alive that it hasn't been affected by COVID-19 in some way, shape, or form. Our world has been changed. And there's no way we shouldn't reduce the impact of that. But the reality is we have an unprecedented opportunity to realize that the numbers that are scrolling through the news that everybody's talking about, those are people that need us to pray. And we need to pray. So there's a link on the board. It's actually a live link. And it's to this website, this app called Operation World. My college daughter, who's a Christian studies major, you guys probably know Hannah. She interned at the Bridge last summer, but she prays this every day. And there's a new country, a new people group to pray for. And there are some prayer prompts and there's some information about it on this app. And so we have chosen, my other daughter, Elizabeth, she had told me that her friend group, they were talking about there are people that are meeting at 9 p.m. every night to pray. It's not really organized. We're not really sharing or on some, Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. But it's just this knowing that that Christians all over the world are meeting to pray at 9 o'clock every night. And so we've chosen as a family to do that at 9 o'clock. Not that we're not praying at other times, but that we're joining with people all over the world. Even if we'll never meet them this side of heaven, we're joining with people all over the world to pray. And so I would love for you guys to join us as a family, as a youth group, whoever wants to, you are welcome. Just spend some time praying, whether you do it at 9 o'clock or at some other time in the day. That's my heart for you guys. I want to invite you into the thing that has made this manageable for us, and maybe not even manageable, but has made this not horrible, has made this actually an amazing opportunity. We get to gather and pray, and we can pray for the world, pray for our leaders, pray for our churches. But just remember, God is on his throne. He is not caged, and neither are we. So let's join together and pray. I miss you guys. I love you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. If there is any prayer request you have, please email us. We would love to be praying for you as well. So for as long as we do this by video, just know that you are in our prayers. We love you guys.